You've inadvertently exposed their weaknesses. You want to know how? It's because that guy driving the nice car, getting money, he see you on the bus. He like, yeah, I'm going to take his girl. He thought he can infiltrate your life. He thought he could ruin your life simply because he drives a nice car. But what ended up happening is your girl rejected him. And you give no fucks about this man. So he thought because he got 5, 6 different bad bitches, drive a nice car, get money, he thought he was better than you. He thought he could destroy you. And you exposed that this man doesn't even have peace. All the women, all the money, the cars, the clothes, the jewelry, and yet he's still unhappy. He's so unhappy that he thought he could target someone else. He thought he could destroy someone else. He thought he could challenge someone that he thought he was superior to, and he embarrassed himself. Yeah. You inadvertently exposed that this girl on the job, she's thirsty. She's a copycat, a mimic. So when you walk in and she says, good morning, and you walk right past her, you don't even look at her. Yeah, she's hurt. She's humiliated because in order to get your reaction, she first needed to get your attention, and she couldn't even do that. You've inadvertently exposed their weaknesses. You've exposed their insecurities. You've exposed that this person, this group of people, they sat and plotted your demise for years. And they couldn't do it. They couldn't achieve it. You've exposed that your family members tried to be all fake and phony and invite you to the events. So now they have everyone there so that when you show up, they can team up against you. They could try to get information. They could try to be fake and phony and be nice and, hey girl, what you been up to? Try to figure out what you got going on so they can sabotage you. And you didn't even show up. No, thank you. Yeah, these people literally thought that they could infiltrate your space. And they can't even get your attention, let alone a reaction. So you've inadvertently exposed their weaknesses. These people literally tried to target and attack you so they can scapegoat you for their problems. And you were nowhere to be found. So how do they explain that? How do they explain to all these people that this is what we gonna do? We gonna get him here. We gonna set him up. We gonna do and you didn't even show up. You weren't even. How do they explain that? How do they explain that for some reason they have more than you and yet they're targeting you and they can't even destroy you? How do they explain that they've convinced all these people they have power and influence and yeah, we gonna get her. We gonna attack her. And they can't. How do they explain that? So you've inadvertently exposed their weaknesses. And now they can't justify it. I hope this helps.